Alright guys, so in this video we're going to be doing first lesson on indices and logs. So I have three equations written out here for you in which we're going to use the rules of indices to solve them. So let's go right ahead. You can try to solve these now on your own and then we'll work through them. Okay, so I'm going to write out the relevant rules of indices for these questions. So one of the rules will be a to the power of p over q, which is equal to q to the power of a multiplied by p. So you see how we use this now in a second. Okay, and some other rules as well. So we have a to the power of minus p. You'll see why these will be relevant in a second. A to the power of minus p is equal to 1 over a to the p. Okay, so now let's do these. So we have 125, so we can bring this over. So I'll have 3 by 125. Then all that multiplied by 2. So that's the cubed root of 125 multiplied by 2. And if you get the cubed root of 125, that's 5. And then squared. Squared, not multiplied by 2, sorry. We're squaring it, so 5 multiplied by 5 is 25. Alright, nice, that's the first one. And now for the second one. So what we're going to do here is the same again. We're taking the one away from the other, so we need to get the same base. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this 5 down to the left of 32 and multiply it by 2, then take away 4 to 81. So you can bring them over to this side if you see from this rule here. Okay, so now 5, so the fifth root of 32 is 2, and then we'd have 2 squared, which would be 4, and then minus 3, because the fourth root of 81 is 3. So that'd be 4 minus 3, and that would equal to 1. Very good. Alright, so our last question now. 4 to the power of minus a half over 64 to the power of 2 over 3. Okay, so we can write that out here, nice and big. So this would be 4. You can do 2 here, move it over. That would be a square root. Then minus 1. And then we can multiply it by 64 by the cubed root of 64 minus 2 over 3. So we're going to actually go back there. We didn't need to use that. We skipped ahead a bit there. You don't need to do that. We just rub those out. Alright, so first what we want to do is we want to do 4 to the power of minus a half, and then to get rid of the fraction we want to multiply, and if you see from this rule here, minus p is equal to 1 over ap, so we're going to get this out of the fraction 64. So what we'll do is we'll do 64 minus, so we're giving it a minus sign now, minus 2 over 3. Alright, so then we'd use this rule up here, the top one, a to the power of p over q. So then we can do this. So square root of 2 or 4 power of minus 1 multiplied by cube root of 64 to the power of minus 2. Okay, so that would be 2 to the power of minus 1 multiplied by 4 to the power of minus 2, because the cube root of 64 is 4. So then what we do is we do 2, so we want the same base, so we'd have 2 minus 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by minus 2, So when we have two exponents at the top and we're multiplying them in like from brackets, then we just multiply them out. So we'll have 2 minus 1 multiplied by 2 minus 4, and then we just add the exponents when we're multiplying them. So we'd have 2 minus 5, and that's our answer. So that's these 3 questions. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Good luck.